The power I think about before they sleep, the moment no one sees, but changes everything. There is a moment in your day that almost no one pays attention to. Not when you're working, not when you are performing for others, but when you lie down and prepare to sleep. This is when everything external stops. No noise, no pressure, only you and your thoughts. Most people treat this moment as empty space. They fill it with their phone, videos, random thoughts. But for another group of people, this is the most important moment of the day because they understand a simple principle. The way you end your day determines how you begin the next one. And if you repeat that every day, it will shape your entire life. The brain before sleep, a gateway to the subconscious. Neuroscience shows something critical. Before sleep, your brain shifts into a different state. Brain waves slow down. Logical resistance weakens. The subconscious becomes more open. This means what you think in this moment is not just temporary thought. It goes deeper. It becomes beliefs, emotional patterns, your way of seeing the world. This is why if you go to sleep with anxiety, if you go to sleep with clarity, you wake up with direction. Most people don't understand this. They let their mind be influenced randomly. Wealthy individuals don't. They see this as a programming window. They don't just think, they evaluate. One of the biggest differences is this. Average people think. Wealthy people evaluate. It sounds similar, but it is fundamentally different. Thinking is random, unstructured, emotion-driven. Evaluation is intentional, structured, goal-oriented. Before sleep, most people replay negative moments, worry about the future, blame themselves. Wealthy individuals ask precise questions. What did I do right today? What created results? What didn't work? They are not searching for feelings. They are searching for data because they understand life does not improve through emotion. It improves through accurate feedback. This is why they grow faster. Not because they are smarter, but because they reflect better. Think in terms of leverage, not effort. An interesting pattern appears. Most people end their day thinking, did I do enough? Am I tired? Wealthy people ask something else. What I did today, can it create results repeatedly? This is leverage thinking. They don't just focus on what was done, they focus on what can multiply. For example, one person works 8 hours to produces 8 hours of value. Another person creates content to produces value for months or years. Before sleep, they don't measure effort, they analyze structure. And over time, this creates a powerful effect. They don't need to work more, but results keep growing, while others must work harder just to stay in place. They think long-term in a short moment. This is a fascinating contradiction. Just a few minutes before sleep. But they think in long-time horizons. They don't ask, what will happen tomorrow? They ask, where is this leading? This completely changes their decision-making. A small action today can affect the next 6 months. A small habit can shift the entire direction of life. Harvard people are trapped in the present. Wealthy individuals see the trajectory. And because of that, they become more patient, less distracted, more intentional. They don't let emotions control tomorrow. Before sleep is when emotions are strongest. If you had a bad day, you're likely to carry that into tomorrow. Most people hold on to negative feelings, replay situations, leave things unresolved. This creates a cycle. Bad day to negative thinking to worse next day. Wealthy individuals break this cycle. They don't ignore emotions. but they don't let emotions take control. They close the day by understanding what happened, extracting lessons, letting go. This allows them to start the next day clean, with clarity. They are reprogrammed who they are becoming. This is the deepest layer. Wealthy individuals don't just think about work. They ask, who am I becoming? Am I moving closer to the person I want to be? This matters more than anything, because actions are surface level. Identity is the root. If you believe you are someone who lacks discipline, lacks ability, is not good enough, you will act accordingly. Wealthy individuals consciously build identity. They reinforce goals, visualize outcomes, strengthen beliefs, not as fake motivation, but as internal alignment. Because when identity shifts, behavior follows automatically. Life is built in silent moments. Life does not change when you are busy. It does not change when you are performing. It changes when you are alone. When no one is watching. The small thoughts, quiet questions, the patterns you repeat every night. They accumulate, and over time they become beliefs, habits, results. That is how transformation actually happens. Not loudly, not soundly, but silently. Tonight, when you lie down, will you let your mind drift like always? Or will you begin to use it intentionally? Because the real difference is not what you do when people are watching, it is what you think when no one is watching.